Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, and this is the reading for January 22nd through the 29th. Okay, kind of a mini message, and I'm trying to figure out how to, because I get a feeling, and it's sometimes just hard to put into words. It's like something needs to be fixed. It's not a major thing. It's a little thing. Something has to be like realigned or rehung or relooked at or something like that. And where the rest of the message? Realigned. Oh, sometimes you think you're over a certain energy or a certain behavior or habit. It's like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, it's good. Then, the like this grand opportunity comes for you to go back on your word, to say, well, I could do it one more time, right? Sometimes these energies come up. It's almost like our higher self says, I want to make sure that you're actually done with this. That's the kind of little mini message, right? I really want to make sure. I mean, I know you are, but let's just make sure. And so it's not like a test. It's not so much a test. It's like, well, it's an opportunity for growth. It's an opportunity for growth. And I feel like it's this opportunity to say, not today, not today. Because I know if I go down that road, it's not going to lead to a good place. And I don't really want to go down that road. It's sort of like I've quit smoking so many times I can't even tell you, right? And then I say, oh, well, I'm no longer addicted to cigarettes. And I smoke one. I mean, some people they are not addicted to cigarettes and they can smoke every so often. There are people like that, but I am not one of them. And I keep on, and then I have one and I'm off to the races. So I know that myself. So it's a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know because I can't say how many times I've done it again. Like, really? I have to start all over again. It's almost like, you're working on something that's really very detail oriented. And you're like, you have this much left and you had that much, and then you make one mistake. It's like, oh my God, do I have to start? It's like you're counting like a big number or something like that. So I feel like you're there and you like there's going to be this certain element of like you could start all over again. It's like, oh, I really want to start all over again, and I don't have to. So I'm kind of like giving you a little like, you don't have to. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. My little mini message. It was a long mini message. It was a maxi mini message. All right. Yeah. Yeah. If I start again, if I drop my guard, let's say, and I start again, right, with all the enthusiasm and all that, but really starting anew because this one is has no experience, then I'm going to twist myself into a pretzel and drive myself out of my mind. Do I really want to drive myself out of my mind again? Do I really want to put myself in bondage and mental bondage and say, oh, or do I want to say, yes, I'm good. I am not going to do that thing that I know I'm over, but it's still kind of like saying, oh, come back, darling. It's like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that because I really want to be satisfied and I want to live in the promise and health and happiness. I mean, it's a great card. The Ten of Cups is like a great card. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to grasp onto the new thing. I'm going to sit in a state of wonder. I'm going to allow myself to learn something new and not give in to the thing that I know doesn't really work for me. And I've done it a million times. And I just, let me, you know, let me be in wonder of myself, because sometimes, you know, you have an opportunity. Like I've been in this place where I used to say participate in a certain behavior, whatever it is. I can't even give an example because I know it's going to be a negative example because I have a list of this long. And then I decide not to participate. And it's like, and I almost observe myself saying, wow, wow. And it gets easier. It's like everything else. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And I'm sitting in like a state of like, thank you. And kind of pride in a good way, not in a, really really humility, saying, wow, that's amazing that I didn't have to like go down that road that I've gone down a million times before. And it's almost like this sense of like a self-esteem or self-worth saying, you did good, you did good. And thinking of that, right? And allowing yourself to be there. So I saw this thing once on YouTube, and it was talking about karate, right? So, like, here's the board, and you're trying to chop the board. So, it's not about seeing in your mind's eye, it's not about seeing this. It's about seeing your hand there. It's about seeing yourself through it. Like, I already see where and I feel and I see, feeling even more important than seeing. I see myself, I feel myself, excuse me, going through the board and my hand not hurting and the board cracking and everyone going, yay. Like I feel that energy. And it's like I feel myself not going down a road that I know is not the right road for me. It used to be the right road for me. It worked for a long time, but it doesn't work anymore. And I see myself on this new road in a new place, in a new energy, and I've learned something, and I'm proud but humbled that I don't have to do that anymore. It's really nice. It's really nice energy, and it's empowering. There's a sense of like, yeah, yeah, I'm strong enough. I'm courageous enough. I'm brave enough. I'm uh, loving enough. I'm worthy enough. I'm etc. I can't think of another word. Yeah, yeah. I'm running with my new things. I'm leaving the old stuff behind, leaving it all behind, and I'm confident. And I'm confident because this is about. I love this card. I love a lot of cards. um, I always get from her. It's about self love. It's about self love. It's about giving yourself the gift. Giving yourself the gift. And sometimes, the gift that we can give ourselves is better than any gift that anyone could have given us, right? The gift that we give ourselves, it can be is the best gift we can give to. And the gift you give yourself could be like something as simple as eating right, something as simple as sleeping enough, treating yourself well, saying no to that dessert if you're on a diet, uh, saying no, you know what I mean? And it's like the thing too is that the more I treat myself with love and kindness and forgiveness and respect, um, especially if I'm breaking out of like a habit or a way of thinking or that I know does me no good, right? So it's sort of like my mother used to say. My mother was such a character. Oh my God, my mother was such a character. But she used to say, if you have a Rolls Royce, that's very nice. But if I have a Rolls Royce, I'm very impressed. And what I mean by that is like, it's not really so much about what others think of me. It's really about what I think of me. And it's not so much about how other people treat me. It's about how I treat myself. And from that all stems, you know, it really does stem from that, right? If I treat myself in a loving, kind, honoring, respectful, um, worthwhile manner, I guess is the word, then I'm able to extend that to others. And it's also an energy I'm putting out. It's also an energy I'm putting out. If I treat myself really shabbily and really putting myself, at the end of the line or whatever, um, then other people are going to treat me the same way because people smell energy, they see energy, they feel energy. Whether even people who are not intuitive or not, we all, I remember once I went on a date. I'm not big, this is not really my topic, but I don't know where I met him. I guess I met him online or something. I'm not on any of those apps or anything. And I guess I met him online. He's like, oh, let's go on a date. Okay. So I'm waiting on the corner. He's late, which I'm like Mr. On time. So I wasn't impressed. Okay. Then when he came, eh, the shirt had never been on. Now, oh, it's the end of the day. It's a little wrinkled by the thing. That's one thing. But it's like you show up like this, it's like, well, I already know how you treat yourself, so I know how you're going to treat me. It's like the whole answer was there before he even said hello. You know, it's really as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. And if I show up, right, for myself with a crumpled shirt and, like unshaven and, filthy fingernails, then how are people going to, right? Because we're all mirrors. We're all mirrors. So that's my little energy message for you. I'm going to show you the cards. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't even know where to begin. In order to be truly satisfied, I'm going to go all over the place. In order to be truly satisfied and for the promise to come true, I have to get out of my own way and do new things and be willing to learn new things and to trust my new thoughts and leave my old thoughts behind because that is what nurtures me. All right. Now for the extended reading, it's $4.99 a month, and it allows you to watch all the extended readings for the whole month for all signs. Please become a member. I'm also going to be adding meditations. And if you're not there, that's cool too. I get it. Blessings to you. It's been a very interesting evening. I've really given some really interesting readings. All right. Blessings. Have a good week. Or if not, I'll see you in part two.